Hello dear students, welcome to our physics online class. I am your physics teacher. Dear students, in the last class we were discussed about the example problems of equations of motion. I hope all are understood those problems and I will hope you practiced all those problems. So in this class we have to move on to the in-text questions which are given in our textbook. So first question is, what is the nature of a distance time graph for a uniform and a non-uniform motion of the object? So here asking the nature of the graph. So how is the graph nature? That is for a distance versus a time. So we already know that time we have to take along a x-axis and the distance we have to take along a y-axis, and the time is in the terms of a seconds. Yes, then distance is in the terms of a meter, so which is already known by us. Yes, so here they are asking what is the nature of a graph as in the case of a uniform motion. So we know the definition of a uniform motion. Uniform motion is nothing but the object which covers a equal distance in a equal interval of a time, that we are called as a uniform motion. So when the objects are under the uniform motion, the distance time graph for the uniform motion is looks like a straight line. So nature of the distance time graph for a uniform motion is a straight line. So just to observe, beginning a distance and a time both are 0 and the equal distance changes with the equal interval of a time. So that's why we are getting a straight line graph as in the case of the uniform motion. So same question they are asked for the non-uniform motion. For non-uniform motion also we are taking a time along x-axis in the terms of a second and the distance is in the terms of a meter along a y-axis. So in the non-uniform motion, what happens, whatever the objects are there, they are moving with an unequal distance in an equal interval of time, or a unequal time with an equal interval of with a equal distance. So here there is a unmatching is there between the distance and a time. That means distance is unequal or a time is unequal. ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ unequal ಆಗಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So in this type of the motion, so whatever the nature of the graph is there, it is a irregular or a non straight line. Yes, looks like this also. Yes, like okay, time, distance along x-axis and a y-axis. So when the objects are under the non-uniform motion, the graph is a non-straight line. Why means because here the distance is unequal and the time is equal interval of time. Otherwise a time is equal or a distance is unequal. So that's why the graph is a non-uniform. So in the next second question, what is the second question? What can you say about the motion of an object whose distance time graph is straight line parallel to the x-axis? So same question but a different thing. So here again we have to take a distance time graph. So this is a distance in the terms of a meter and time in the terms of a second. So what they are asked, the motion of an object whose distance time graph is a straight line parallel to the x-axis. So this is a x-axis, for this axis it is a parallel one. So when the graph is straight line parallel to the x-axis, so whatever the objects are there, those objects are in the rest position. So means a time is changes 2, 4, 6, 8. The time is changes, but whatever the distance is there, for example I will consider the 20 meter, the distance is a same. So time changes but the distance is a same. For example, in the morning at 7 o'clock you kept your bag on a first bench, okay, at 7 o'clock. So after 8 o'clock it is on the first bench only, after 9 o'clock it is on the first bench only. So time is moving, but whatever your position of a bag is, the bag position is not changing. So what it is indicates, the object is at a rest position. ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಇದೆ, ಟೈಮ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಬಟ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತದೆ ಬಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, what can you say about the motion of an object if its speed times graph is straight line to the x-axis or a parallel to the x-axis. So this is a same, but here what they are given, they given a speed time. So the speed or a velocity you can consider, that is in the terms of a meter per second, and the time in the terms of a second. So in this graph, whatever the motion of an object is there, that is parallel to the x-axis. So this line is parallel to the x-axis. So in this, which kind of the motion we can observe? So here observe, here distance is there, time is there, the graph is parallel to the x-axis, then the object is at the rest state. Distance time graph ಅಲ್ಲಿ axis x-axis ಗೆ ಲೈನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ದೇ ಗಿವನ್ ಅ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ವರ್ಸಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಇಸ್, ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ದ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋಷನ್, ವಿಚ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೋಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ, ಈ ಥರ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಯಾವೊಂದು ಸ್ಪೀಡಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಕಡಿಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ the object is moving with the constant speed. Yes, for example, for 2, 5, 10, 15 seconds, here 10 meter per second, 20 meter per second, 30 meter per second. So even though time is changing, whatever the speed is there, the speed is not changing. The speed of a moving object is a uniform. So that's why the object is moving with a constant speed. So here how we can say that, because of considering the terms, here we are taken a speed versus a time graph. So because of these two datas, we are saying that the object is moving with a constant speed. If instead of a speed, if you write a distance, then the object will becomes to a rest position. So just you are observe the differences between these two graphs. So y-axis they given a distance, in this graph they given a speed. So this is the differences between these two graphs. So that's why when the object is moves at a constant distance with a varying time, that we are saying that object is at the rest position. But here the velocity, sorry, speed is a constant with varying the time, which is parallel to the x-axis, that we are calling as a constant speed. That is nothing but the object is moving with a constant speed. So last in text question, what is the quantity which is measured by the area occupied below the velocity time graph? So here they are asking what you can find out by the given graph which is occupied by particular area. So the given graph, time is in the terms of a second and the velocity it is in the terms of a meter per second. So graph is look like A, B, C, D, E. So here that particular area is occupied by the object. So what this gives to us, ಏನು ಏರಿಯಾ ಅಕ್ಯುಪೈಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ರೈಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ಲು, ಇದರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್, we can find out the distance area occupied by the object. So how we can find out the distance? We know that distance is equal to area of triangle ABC plus area of rectangle what ACDE. So by the formula of L into B or B into H, then here L into B, so here B into H. So by using this formula we can find out the distance traveled by the object, that is whatever the area covered is there na, that we can find out. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರಾಫಲ್ಲಿ ಏರಿಯಾ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಈ ಒಂದು ಏರಿಯಾ ಏನು ಅಕ್ಯುಪೈಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಏರಿಯಾ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್, ವೈಲ್ ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ದ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ S is equal to ut plus of at square. In this equation also we used the same formula, the same graph we use. By using this graph we can find out the distance traveled by an object. I hope all are understood these four in text question with the different graphs. So you just observe the, first you have to think about the x-axis and the y-axis, which are the given parameters are there. Based on the given parameters you can say your answer which is a correct one, or how you can solve the graph. So in the next class we have to discuss the remaining in text question. So if you are not understood anything, you can ask me. Okay, thank you.